All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this morning. This is Season 2 of the BC Division, NBHL Tier 2. Poison versus the Giants, brought to you by Napper. As is, the way with the NBHL, these teams are going to look a little bit different than they did last season as they try and sort of even things out a bit. Definitely some players on different teams here. You can see along the perimeter some of the coaches, the staff, the captains. Can we zoom in on one of those guys? Is that Smith? Is that Paul Smith there? Let's zoom in on his photo. And so you've got these sort of a nod to the people who help organize and run things here, which is obviously very important. We're about 3 minutes away from ball drop. All right, we're getting ready for puck drop here. You got the captain of the Giants, Alex Dirksen, out there, and the captain of the Poison, Nicholas Gobbett, along with Aiden Kulas. Getting a photo here. Kevin Pruitt, the refs, Lamont French, and the other one. Potentially a very good hockey game ahead of us. If you look at the floor, there's some great players on both sides. Looks like oh, yeah. Who have we got in net? We've got the Poison goaltender is Perry Noble. And I apologize, I don't recognize the goalie there for the Giants. So we're going to have a moment here for the national anthem. All right, moments away from ball drop. NBHL Tier 2 BC Division, Game 1. The Poison versus the Westcoast Giants. Welsh up to take the draw versus Avender. Hey, Dirksen's playing defense for the Giants. Here we go. Ball drops off the draw. Battle for it, comes back into the Giant zone. Number 7 back there to pick it up. In behind his own net, takes a look around. He's got Dirksen off to the side. He comes around the other way and pushes up a quick pass across to Dirksen. He moves in the middle, but given away. Now Smith picks it up. Smith, backhand pass to Avender. Avender driving in, turns away from the check. Avender takes a shot. Saved there by the goaltender. Giants coming back the other way. Dirksen dumps it in. That'll be icing. Back the other way. 9:25 left to play in the first. No score yet. Face off to the right of the Giants goaltender. Avender and Welsh still out. Welsh, that's a hand pass if he touches it, but he doesn't. Now Gobbett with it, the captain of the Poison, over to number 18, gains the zone, takes a look. Snaps a shot, whiffs on it. It's taken away by Dirksen. Dirksen's got Wart going back the other way. Not a lot of options, so he takes it into the zone himself. Snaps a shot, saved by Noble. Rebound up to number 8 of the Poison. Hits his own blue line. Gets to the red line. Gains the zone. Welsh can't poke it away from him. But the Giants come up with it, and that's now Wart. Wart back down to number 23. Hard across. Odd man rush. No, the Poison's number 80 takes it away. And now number 11 for the Giants has it. Back to the point, picked up by Smith. Smith can't chip it past the defender. Number 77 picks it up, gives it away. Number 8 for the Poison has it poked away from him. Number 11 in front to the point. Now Smith can't get by number 77. In behind his own net, number 23. Up to Sweet. Number 10 gains the zone. Number 25 snaps a shot, hits a leg, taken away, comes to the point. Number 92, 2-on-1 developing. Giants trying to get back to cover. Pass in front. Oh, loose. Oh, no goal. Shoots. Hits the body, goes wide. Oh, great opportunity for the Poison there, but the Giants able to hold the fort. And now Lee has it for the Giants. Gains the zone, spins around. Passes it to number 25. Takes a shot off a leg and wide. Sweet with it. Sweet, Lee, and Barnes out there right now. They all played together, I believe, in the VIBHL on the Ducks. So some familiarity between those players. Now the Poison in their own zone pass it up to number 7. Loose ball. Dumps it in. 6:58 left in the first. No score. Wart to Lee. To Welsh. Nope, sorry, my mistake. Number 29. Back to the point. Dirksen picks it up. They got to clear the zone. Wart gets out, and they pass it back to him at the line. He gains the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, hit a stick of Gobbett and took a weird bounce. Oh, a little physical play there. I like that. Now number 79 of the Giants out front. In the middle, shoots! Welsh with a great opportunity. Spins and fires. Save Noble. We got a penalty coming up. So the Giants, applying some pressure, will go to the power play. What do we got here? 6:24 on the clock. No score. Penalty is a minute and 30 seconds to number 6. Wart in to take the draw against Olsen. Olsen wins it. The Poison clear. All right, face off to the right of Noble. Off the draw. Poison win it again. Loose ball, though, to the point. Number 7 takes a shot. Hits a leg, goes wide. Back to Wart. Back to the point to 7. They work it around down to number 12. Cross again to Wart. Up to the point. 7 fakes a shot. Throws it towards the net. Loose ball goes into the corner. Wart picks it up. Passes it over to Dirksen. Dirksen being watched by Olsen. He goes up to the points. Kept in at the line there. And he gets by. Get a bit of an odd man set up here. Shoots. Save. Noble covers up. .46 left to play in the first. No score yet. 53 seconds left on the Giants power play. NBHL Tier 2 Hockey BC Division. Brought to you by Napper. Thank you to Napper for all the support you offer to ball hockey everywhere. Face off to the left of Noble. Wart wins that draw, comes to the point. Dirksen, number 12, winds up, shoots! Saved by Noble. Rebound back to Dirksen, snaps a shot. Save into the corner. Now Sweet has it. Sweet in behind the net, chips it over. Number 79 shoots. It's blocked there. Nice block there by Gobbett, the captain of the Poison. And that's cleared. There's a race for it. Avender sprinting in. And number 12 of the Giants, Dirksen, able to beat him to the ball. Only 25 seconds left in this power play. Dirksen. Wart gains his own, pushes it back to the point. Number 33, back down low to Wart. Wart takes a look. He's got a man open on the far side. Number 77, wide open, shoots! No, I think that was Marshall who tipped it. Doesn't get it in. Shot from the point. Toe save. Now Avender back the other way. Avender being hunted down there by Jake Sweet. Avender gains his offside. The man on the near side here, number 80 for the Poison, was offside. 4:48 left to play in the first period. No score yet. 7-3 shots in favor of the Poison. My apologies, in favor of the Giants. And off the draw, Marshall with it. Marshall sprinting in there. Number 8 kind of boxes him out. Holds on to the ball. Nice play there by the defender. And, ooh, that didn't quite connect. And now Marshall comes up with it again. Gains his own. Watched by Gobbett. Marshall gets away from Gobbett. Gobbett sneaks it back. Makes a backhand pass. It's intercepted by number 10, though. There's a shot wide of the net. Noble plays it in behind. Wart's going to pick it up on the far side. Wart with it. Marshall slow to get up behind the net. He's looking for a penalty. It's not coming. He gets back in front of the net. There's a shot. Noble makes the save. Poison with it. Now the Giants, power play over. Still lots of pressure. Back the other way come the Poison. Number 6 of the Poison. Gains his own. And they got to clear it. Back the other way, Giants. Number 19, Ward. He's got some space. He's got Lee. Oh, loses it. Pass. Noble up. Oh, picked up by the Giants, and they try to regroup. 3:35 left in the first. No score yet. Poison. Giants. The Giants, number 7, going on a run here. Gains the zone. Finally has it poked away. And Lee for the Giants comes back up with it. Dirksen winds up, takes a shot. Wide of the net. Rebound. Barnes up and over the net. Poison could really use a whistle, and there it is. Just got to get themselves reorganized here, I think. Still no score. Off the draw. Poison come up with it. That's Smith. Smith gets by number 7. Gains his own. He's got a man streaking to the net. Oh, and that pass just doesn't quite connect. Number 18. And the Giants goaltender doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to cover up. 2:56 left to play in the first. No score yet. NBHL Tier 2 BC Division. Brought to you by Napper. Off the draw, in behind their own net, the Giants come up with it. And Barnes picks up that pass. Face off just outside the Giant zone. Off the draw. Giants come up with it. Sweet with it. Passes it back. And then up the middle now. Welsh quickly over to Sweet. Sweet gains his own. Welsh drives to the net, but Gobbett takes that away. Now number 18 for the Poison and chips it in. Oh, number 19 comes up with it. Smith with it. Poked away from him. Back to number 33 of the Giants. In their own zone, number 77. It's a nice pass up to Sweet. Can't quite handle it. It's going to come back all the other way for a face-off in the Giants zone. 2:06 left to play in the first. No score yet. Smith wanted to switch things up there. He's going to get number 8 in to take the draw. And the Giants win it, and they cleared the length of the floor. We'll do that all over again. What are we going to do there? The ref didn't like something. Face off to the right of the Giants goaltender. Off the draw. Giants win it. I think the Giants are winning the face-off circle right now. It's an important part of the game, right? You win the draw, you get control. Sweet for the Giants, gains the zone. He's going to try and cut to the net. Sweet! Oh, saved by Noble. And you can hear the Poison bench cheering on their goaltender, who's definitely been the busier of the two. Another shot, saved by Noble off the ceiling, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the Poison goaltender. Off the draw, Evander wins that clean. Flicked up to Smith, but now intercepted. Giants got to clear the zone. They do, gain the zone back. Poisons Evander across Olsen. Back to Evander, gains the zone. Takes, snaps a shot, hits a leg, still have possession. Smith with it. Smith trying to get away from Marshall and tried to beat too many guys there. And that was kind of a quick whistle. What happened there? Face off to the left of the Giants goaltender. 54 seconds on the clock. No score. Off the draw, clean win. Poison, take his shot off the goalie's glove. Stays out. That's the best chance they've had in the last 6 minutes. Now Dirksen comes up with it for the Giants. Being hunted down there by Olsen. Around the other side, Marshall. And the Poison come up with it. Number 92 for the Poison. Quick pass to Olsen. Olsen. Can't get by the defender. 22 seconds left on the clock. Wart with it. Space, shoot! Saved by Noble. Clears it out. Had the angle on that. Good job by Noble with that save. And that'll do it. First period, no score. We'll take a short break and be back with second period action. All right, we're back. Second period action. No score. Now number 7 for the Poison with it. Olsen poked away by him by number 77, though. The Poison come back up with it. Shot hits a leg. Doesn't make it to the net. Loose ball covered up by the Giants goaltender. 9:34 left to play in the second period. No score yet. Face off to the left of the Giants goalie. Off the draw, the Giants number 77 around to Sweet. That's picked up. 77 gets it back, chips it forward. Welsh back to number 13. 13, pass. Oh, nice defensive play there. Loose ball. Oh! And back the other way come the Poison. They just can't quite get control. Welsh comes up with it. Oh, handball. No. Welsh now with it. He's got Sweet. Number 79 for the Giants gains the zone. Snaps a shot. Save there. Oh, Sweet. Oh, a couple of shots. Stopped by Noble. Wow. Poison goaltender keeping his team in it. Face off to the left of Noble. And off the draw. Giants come up with it, just drive to the net, have that poked away. They're really trying to poison it. Really. Oh! Scores! Yeah, number 10 pops it in. They finally get through Noble. I was about to say the Poison keep trying to work that flick play up to Smith, and I just don't think it's really working right now. And it got intercepted, and then we ended up with that goal. So it's 1-0 for the Giants. Be sure and update that. Yeah, second period, 1-0 Giants. 8:30 left to play in this period. And the Giants continue to pressure here to the point. Number 7 just snaps a shot, goes wide in the net, takes a weird bounce, comes back out in front. And Gobbett trying to clear it for the Poison. Wart back out front, shot. Oh, and it just went wide. All kinds of pressure from the Giants now. Leaning on the momentum from that first goal of the game. It's 1-0 Giants as they have possession. Loose in front. Marshall can't get a stick on it. And now Smith is going to come up with it. Now Poison with a chance. Smith, loose ball in front. Dirksen picks it up, and I think we're going to have a penalty. I think both of them are going. So 7:26 left to play in the second period. 1-0 Giants. And still 5-on-5 hockey. Off the draw, Sweet has it. It's taken away by number 7 of the Poison, as the Poison look to come back the other way. In their own zone, Poison have the ball. Kind of skips up to number 9, who gains the zone. Being checked there by number 33 of the Giants. Pinned up against the wall. It's a 2-on-1 battle now. A couple other guys are going to come in, and we're going to have a face-off to the left of the Giants goaltender. NBHL hockey, BC Division Tier 2, brought to you by Napper. Thank you to Napper for supporting ball hockey wherever you go. Off the draw. Clean win for the Poison. Nice loose. Oh! Shot save there. A couple of shots on goal here for the Poison as they look to generate something. Olsen with it. Out in front. Loose. Oh! Couldn't snap a shot away. There we go. Oh, the defenseman there has lost his stick. I think it's a little more physical here. Poison trying to keep it in the zone. They do. Olsen, back up, shot, wide of the net. And the Giants are going to get control behind their own net and try and slow things down. Now Lee leaves it for Dirksen. Dirksen there with it. Has it stripped, taken away in front. Oh, can't get a clean shot away. And now a flick up there by the Giants. Poison are going to come up with it now. Poison, gain the zone. And the Giants move it up all the way up to the other way. Has it poked away. Sweet in the Poison zone. Can't get a pass. Oh! Did get it through, but that's shot saved by Noble. And now Welsh inside the Poison zone. Makes a backhand pass, but it comes up to the Poison's number 9. He passes it to 19, Smith. Smith trying to get past the defender there. He gets it to number 6 and then drives to the net. And that's going to be a penalty. Yeah. I think that's a holding call. Could have been interference, possibly cross-checking. But regardless, the Poison will enjoy their first power play. They're only down by 1, so 4:51 left in the second. 1-0 Giants. Poison on the power play. A little bit of confusion here, trying to get the right players out. Dirksen's getting his guys organized. We'll have a face-off now to the left of the Giants goaltender. And off the draw, the Giants clear it the length of the floor. Noble way out, pushes it up, but he missed his guy, and now the Giants come back the other way. Poison pick it up. In their own zone, the Poison. Hard pass. They gain the zone. Number 8 has some space. Shoot! Save there. Good save by the Giants goaltender. 1:05 left in the power play. 4:25 left in the second period. Face off to the left of the Giants goaltender. Some maintenance issue on the equipment for the goaltender. He looks like he's ready to go. Off the draw, And the Poison come up with it. Smith has it. He drifts back to the point, gets it across to number 8. Number 13, Avender, open on the near side here. They get Avender the ball. Back to the point. Smith. Not a good pass for a shot there, as I think the Giants player got a piece of it. Comes back to Avender. Back to the point. Snaps a shot. Now number 13 for the Poison has it. He's going to switch places with number 8. Winds up, fakes a shot, goes over to Smith. Back to the point to Avender. Snaps a shot wide of the net. Oh, scores! A rebound. Come off the boards and right onto the stick of number 18, who ties this game up. 1-1 game, 3:44 left in the second. Power play goal for the Poison. They're 1 for 1 on the power play today, and I think the Giants are 0 for 1. And off the draw. A battle along the near boards here. And Avender picks it up. Avender, 2-on-1, shoots! Oh, I think he just missed the net there. Comes around to the other side to Lee. Lee stopped at the line. And now Sweet is flailing around there trying to get a hold of the ball. He gets back up and gets possession. Giants have the zone in front. And now Avender has it again. The Poison with a bit of energy with that goal to Smith. Smith with it. Shot. Hits a leg. Avender picks it up in the corner. Number 13 for the Poison. Waiting for his guys to set up. Hard across in front, and that comes all the way to the point to Sweet. Now Sweet being watched by Gobbett there. Sweet gains the zone. Makes a pass to number 23, Welsh. And somebody lost their stick. A lot of sticks flying around here the last couple minutes. The Poison come up with it. Smith gains the zone, pulls it back. Being watched there. Smith loose, shoots! Oh, hits the body and doesn't get through to the net. Nice play. Good individual effort. And now Welsh has it for the Giants. Welsh. Oh, Gobbett intercepts that pass nicely. Gets a pass through. Olsen shoots! Save! Oh, that rebound just out of the reach of the other Poison player. And now it's dumped into the Poison zone. And I think that face-off, is it going to come all the way back? 1:57 left on the second period. 1-1 tie. Face off to the right of the Giants goaltender. Off the draw, straight to the net, covered up. We'll do it again. Poison win the draw to the point, snaps a shot up and over the net. Number 17 picks it up. He's being watched there, and a loose ball comes to the Giants, number 77, who quickly gets it up to Marshall. Marshall driving to the net, but he can't get around the defender. Did a good job keeping him on the outside, gets it to the front. Now Olsen has it for the Poison. Number 17 for the Poison. Can't gain the zone. And back the other way. Giants number 19, Wart, backhand pass, shot! Oh, just wide of the net. And Tanner Wart spins, fires, hits a leg, goes up and over, loose ball, number 10, Wart shoots! And Noble has it. That was a bit of a pushback from the Giants off of some pressure from the Poison, but we're still tied up at 1:07 left to play in the second period. NBHL hockey, Tier 2. We're all tied up at 1. Marshall gets around the defender, Gobbett. Scores! Marshall to Wart and in. And at 53 seconds left in the second period, and the Giants take the lead. So 2-1 for the Giants. No. I think Wart had an assist on that first goal, and I believe it was Wart who scored the second one. Currently leading the NBHL BC Division Tier 2. Giants goaltender. And that's going to come all the way back for a face-off in the Giants zone. 42.9 seconds on the clock. 2-1 Giants. Off the draw, Giants win it. Dirksen with it in, flicks it up, hits the ceiling. We'll do that again. Poison all alone. Scores! Whoa, what a goal! I don't know how that guy had so much time off the face-off to do that. Like, nobody picked him up. So, 35.8 seconds left in the second. Tie game. Dirksen back the other, over to number 13. Shot, saved by Noble. It's just fast and furious now. Dirksen at the point, picks it up, throws it at the net. Noble makes a save, knocks it down, passes it up the middle. That pass gets up to number 7, though, of the Giants, who picks it up. And back the other way. 13 seconds left in the period. Number 92, the middle, shoots! Oh, big save by the Giants goaltender there. Another shot, save. And that'll do it for the second period. Timely saves at the end of the period there for the Giants. And we'll be back. All right, welcome back. NBHL Tier 2 BC Division brought to you by Napper. Victoria Poison versus the Westcoast Giants, and we are all tied up. Here, do it again. And Welsh got kicked out of the draw. Poison win it. Olsen goes past him. Giants come up with it. Now the Poison have it. Gain the zone, take a shot. Ball's loose. And to the point. Poison snap one on goal. Loose ball kicked away. Number 17. Poison with all kinds of pressure off the draw here. Shot high and wide. Loose ball. Shot from the side net. Scores! Wow. Didn't have a whole lot to shoot at there, but he picked the far corner. And it's 3-2 Poison. And they scored, I think, with less than a minute in the second period. And now they've scored 30 seconds into the third period, and they're up 3-2. And again, another shot. You can see the players for the next game, the Tier 3, getting ready. I think it's the Jaguars and the Colts, possibly. Off the draw, Smith with it in behind the net, out in front. And number 10 for the Giants will pick it up. At the line, Wart, Scott Marshall, over to Marshall, loose. Oh, toe save, Noble doesn't know where it is. Marshall shoots, scores! Tie game! Noble made a really nice toe save, but I don't think he knew where it was after that. And Marshall just came in and put it up and over him. It's 3-3. Well, I think we've had 4 goals in the last, 4 minutes of play. And now the Poison back the other way. Gain the zone. Still has it, number 8 to 13. Avender shot. Down low, goalie makes the save, and the Giants come back up with it. And now number 19, Smith, gets into the zone. Smith takes a shot. It gets up and over the net. Far side there, kept in. Avender has it now. Back to number 11, Gobbett. Fakes a shot, goes down low, spins, fires, blocked there. Still has it down low to Avender. Number 18, high pass over to number 8, shoot. Oh, he made the save, I think, and went up and over him. And now back the other way. Gobbett racing in. Sweet watching him. Gobbett picks it up. Makes a nice pass up to Avender. Tie game, 3-3. 7:50 left to play in the game. Avender gains the zone. Now Marshall has it. Sorry, that was Dirks. Spun! Oh! That was quickly turned over. Number 18 takes a shot, goes up and over the net off a deflection. Still 3-3, 7:38 left to play in the game. Been an exciting hockey game, back and forth. Good hockey, good goaltending. Poison off a strange bounce. Drive to the net, in front. Oh! Couldn't smack it out of the air. And they still have possession. The Poison with it. Number 7 across number 10. Shot. Block there. That's a nice block there. Comes up to Wart, who has Lee with him. But the Poison come up with it. In behind his own net, number 77 makes a hard pass up to Wart. Can't handle it, and the Poison come up with it. In behind his own net, was really close to his goal there with that. Spins away from the forecheck. He's having a hard time. Manages to sneak away though. Poison, shot on goal, loose ball. And number 7 forces it up to number 79, who gains his own. Giants, 79, whiffs on a shot. And the Poison have it. Number 7 for the Poison. Shot on goal. They all count. Dirksen with it. Now the Poison's number 80. Snaps a shot. Glove there by the Giants goaltender. And at 6:03 of the third period, we're still tied at 3. Shots are 19-19. Face off to the right of the Giants. Goaltender. Oh, number 9 at the point. And Smith comes up with it, loses it to Welsh. Welsh, oh, checked there. Calling an interference penalty. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I think the Giants player was a little off balance and ended up going down with relatively little contact, but that's not my place to say. So we will have a Giants power play, 5:52 left in the game. Tied up at 3. This is their second power play opportunity of the game. Off the draw. I think the Giants' Dirksen comes up with it. Dirksen into the middle of the sweep. Back over to Wart. Wart. Shot off the crossbar. Oh, in. And it's 4-3 for the Giants on a goal from Tanner Wart, I believe. The Poison aren't quite sure, but you know, the ref French had a really good view of that, so I think it was in, and it's 4-3 for the Poison. Oops. Oh, sorry, 4-3 for the Giants, my bad. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Do you think we got a good view of that? Off the draw. Avender now. 5:40 left to play. 4-3 for the Giants. Battle along the far boards. And the Giants come up with it. Marshall. Gob it all over to his defensive partner, number 8. Tries to fire a pass up the middle, gets by everybody. He'll come back into the Poison zone for a face-off. 5:02 left to play in the game. 4-3 Giants. NBHL Tier 2. And off the draw, Gobbett. Far side to Smith. Battle down low here. Number 10 of the Giants. And it comes to the point to Smith. Smith for the Poison. Chips it in. Goes sprinting in. Oh, backhand pass. Shot, and it doesn't have a whole lot to work with there, but gets a shot of goal in the face-off to the left of the Giants goaltender. 4:29 left in the game. Giants win the draw. Wart chips it forward, and Lee comes up with it. Lee! Oh, he had a man going to the net, but that pass was intercepted, and the Poison come back the other way. And Dirksen picks it up for the Giants, though. Dirksen chips it in, picks up his own dump in. He's going to try a little wraparound. Nope, he's got it behind the net, though. He's looking for a man in front. Gets one. Wart shot wide of the net. Barnes comes up with it now. Wart goes to the net. He gets a shot. Scores! Barnes to Wart. And I think that's the hat trick for Tanner Wart at 3:54. And they're going to go up 5-3. So 5-3 Giants. Third period action. Bit of a heartbreaker there, goal for the Poison. See if they can get, still 4 minutes left in this game, lots of time. But now Welsh has it for the Giants, taken away. Poison back the other way, number 80 for the Poison. Drives into the zone. Across, shoot! What a save! Loose! Scores! Oh! A Hasek-like kick save by the Westcoast Giants goaltender. Nobody's there to clear the rebound, though, and the Poison pop it in, 5-4. Like I said, plenty of hockey left. I hope we got a good visual on that save initially, though. That was something. That always sucks as a goalie, though, when you make a really big save and they end up just potting it in anyways. .328 left to play in the game. 5-4 for the Giants on the strength of a hat trick from Tanner Wart. And now Welsh for the Giants makes a quick pass over to Sweet, dumps it into the zone, nobody there. Picked up by number 26 of the Poison in behind his own net. Trying to get away from that forecheck. He passes it up to number 7. Takes a look, chips it forward. And number 79 for the Giants dumps it in. In the Giants zone now. Poison have it. Oh, covered up by the Giants goaltender. 2:43 left to play in the game. 5-4 for the Giants. I don't know, what do we have, a penalty coming up here? It looks like number 77 of the Giants is going to take his second penalty of the morning. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking like a Poison power play. All right, they're down a goal. Minute 30 on the power play. 5-4 for the Giants. 2:43 left to play in the game. Poison win the draw. Back to the point. Avender has it, number 13 to number 8 on the point. Snaps a shot, saved, loose ball. Avender to the other side, Smith. Oh, just misses the net with a rocket. 13 Avender with it. Poison in control. A couple of really good shots out there right now. Avender. Smith on the other side. Back to number 8. Snaps a shot, saved, loose ball. Avender's going to pick up the rebound. To the point, number 8. Over to Avender. Back across, Smith. He can't one-time that. I think Marshall's keeping a close eye on Smith over there on that side. And the Poison come back up with it. 40 seconds left in the power play. Avender. Back to the point to number 8. Extra skater on now for the Poison. Shot! Blocked. Oh, that's got to hurt. Kept in at the point by number 80, who came in for the goaltender. Net empty. 6-on-4. Avender shoots across. Loose ball, number 8. Back to Avender. 1:30 left in the game. Shot. Penalty coming up. Dirksen getting into it. Another stick goes flying. Seems to be on the menu today. 1:26 left to play in the game. 5-4 for the Giants. 13 seconds left for the Poison on their power play. Net empty. So what does that mean? It's 6-on-4 hockey at the moment. Although it looks like a couple of guys are going to the penalty box here, maybe. I think maybe some offsetting minors there. I don't think that'll change the things out on the floor. An elbowing penalty? .126 left to play. NBHL Tier 2 hockey. And the captains are out there just trying to figure out what the calls are and what everything should be. Should have fresh legs out there. Is that the Jeopardy music? Is that what that is? That's not a bad choice as we sit and wait for this to get figured out. Looks like the Poison have put Noble back in the net. I think they'll just wait and see how, if they win the draw here, basically. Like, I only see 3 Giants players on the floor at this time. So it is a 5-on-3 power play for 13 seconds. And then the Giants number 77 will come on. Oh man, did they just take a timeout? Poison took their timeout. I mean, this is it doesn't get any better than this for an opportunity to score. All right, here we go. Noble back into the net. 5-on-3 Poison power play for 13 seconds. Minute 26 left in the game. 5-4 for the Giants. Poison win the draw. Now Avender has it. Avender over to Smith. Smith with it. 6 seconds left on the first power play. Penalty. Smith with it. Noble letting him know. Shot wide of the net. Now it's 5-on-4. Minute 8 left in the game. To the point. Avender down low to Smith. Back up to Avender. Back down to Smith. Smith takes a look. Some good defensive work here by the Giants, keeping everybody at the perimeter. Shot wide of the net. Avender sprinting over, picks it up on the other side. I don't see Noble moving towards the bench. Oh, nice save there. Now he comes out, and they cleared the zone, but Avender's going to pick it up. He's got 40 seconds to work with here. 5-4 for the Giants. Avender dumps it in. And the goaltender's going to cover up. 28 seconds left on the clock. Face off to the right of the Giants goalie. Big face off. Off the draw, Poison win it to the other side. Smith back to the other point. Good work by the Giants to keep the Poison on the perimeter. Snap shot, hits a foot, goes up high. Loose ball is cleared down the floor. It's gonna miss the net. Only 12 seconds left on the clock. Smith. Poison on. This isn't gonna work out for the Poison. And the Giants take game 1 of the season, game 1 of the day, 5-4 West Coast Giants. We'll be back with game 2, Tier 3 division matchup between the Colts and the Jaguars.